From Polygon, The Elder Scrolls 6 will return to classic Bethesda style. Oh, I've heard this song and dance before. By Marlos Valentina Stella. Todd Howard promises more Skyrim, less Fallout 76, and Starfield. Yeah, so more of the good stuff, less of the bad stuff. Yeah, and there's that still from the 6-year-old announcement from Bethesda from way back in the day when they were promising they were still working on they were going to work on, or they were like trying to get your attention off of how bad Fallout 76 went. They had an announcement trailer for Elder Scrolls 6. That was like 6 years ago, and they had nothing about it since. In fact, they didn't even start working on it until like maybe a year ago. In an interview with Kind of Funny Games, Todd Howard gave a... Don't you like it when like articles just... when people like write articles based off other articles? Like, what's next? People are going to make videos based off articles based off other articles? Huh. Wouldn't that be a sight to see? Ha 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 ha. Anyway, Todd Howard gave a long-awaited update on the Elder Scrolls 6 development progress. No, he didn't mention a release date. Of course not. Besides, not this week. Ha, aren't you a cheeky little joker, Todd? But Bethesda's studio head and creative director promised a return to the classic style that shaped Elder Scrolls V's Skyrim. If you look at our games, we've sort of always evolved. We do have a certain style that we like and our fans like, that we want to get better and better at, said Howard. In many ways, Fallout 76 and Starfield are a bit of a creative detour from the kind of classic Elder Scrolls or Fallout game. Yeah, I would say so. As examples of Bethesda's classic games, where players explore the world in similar way, Howard named Skyrim, Fallout 3, Fallout 4, and Oblivion. As we come back to the Elder Scrolls 6 that we're doing now, we're coming back to that and kind of classic style that we've missed and that we knew really, really well, he said. So why didn't you do that before, huh? Why didn't you use the same classic style people loved with Starfield and Fallout 76? Yeah, again, same old song and dance from everybody, from every IP that's failing nowadays. They always say like, oh, the next thing, it's gonna be just like the good thing we did in the past. We promise. Ah. But then it turns out, no, it's not. It's still just as bad. So I'll believe it when I see it. That's my thinking on this. Howard currently spends most of his time on The Elder Scrolls 6, as do most of the studio developers. What does Todd actually do? Like, is he an actual programmer? Like, does he do actual work on the game? Like, he seems like more of a mascot now for Bethesda. But does he do, like, actual work? Does he, like, do actual direction and whatever or something? That includes more than 250 people, some of whom aren't new to working on the Skyrim's Elder Scrolls games. The majority of the folks who made Skyrim are actually still here, said Howard. I don't... Well, maybe you need the Oblivion people, not the Skyrim people. Because, like, Skyrim was kind of a big departure from Oblivion. And kind of like the beginnings of the less liked stuff that people have, or your games have now. But what am I talking about? Howard mysteriously announced that the team is about to hit a big milestone in the Elder Scrolls 6 development. Though he doesn't disclose its nature, he also said that the team has spent the last several years bringing Creation Engine 2, which powers Starfield, up to Creation Engine 3, that's going to power the Elder Scrolls 6 and beyond. I think is that also the one they used for Oblivion Remake? Because you know what? Yeah, use the engine for Oblivion Remake on Elder Scrolls 6. Because that looked good. The Oblivion Remake looked really good. Like the rocks look like rocks, the dirt looked like dirt. The trees look like trees. Although it's been several years since Elder Scrolls 6 was announced, development updates have been scarce. So far, we know that it will arrive before Fallout 5, and that Bethesda did a big playtest in 2025 for Elder Scrolls 6. Todd Howard says this early announcement wasn't his choice, as he would much prefer that you hear nothing and then one day the game is out. You know what? I kind of like that, actually. So I don't like waiting. There, that's it. The only other development update Howard can give at this time is that it's going well. But it's going to be a while yet. Yeah. Probably going to take like 8 years or so. Whatever. What did the post say? Who's this Beans Burton? Well, I bet Skyrim's main quest for this first time this weekend. Or I beat Skyrim's main quest for this weekend. Happy playing as a bit of alright, good for you. Yeah, but Skyrim is like the progenitor of the common complaints that Fallout and Starfield get of zero consequence questioning and story and or zero consequence questing and story and overly simplistic skill tree perks. So I don't know what they're looking for when they say they want to go back to Skyrim. You know, that's a good point. Because a lot of Skyrim, they stripped away a lot of what Oblivion had, and a lot of the interesting parts of Oblivion. Like the quests. They had like more interesting quests and stuff in Oblivion, like that was all programmed and stuff. Now they just have this Radiant Quest thing for Skyrim, where it's just when the quest activates, it selects a random NPC in a random dungeon that you have to go and kill and then come back or whatever. That I think kind of took away a lot from like the immersion and the feel of the game. But yeah, I don't know. I would say go back to Oblivion rather than Skyrim. I don't know. Make more use of the engine. Like, give me more options to customize my character, maybe. Like, make more like armor sets and things. I don't know. Maybe give us the ability to like mix and match them or whatever. I don't know. But anyway, there it is. We're going back to classic Bethesda style. Probably. But no, they can't. I don't think they can, actually. Since, like, again, a lot of the people who made, like, Oblivion and Skyrim have left. I don't think you can actually, like, I don't know, recreate the... Can't really do, like, catch lightning in a bottle twice. Whatever. But anyway, that's my thoughts. What are your thoughts? Let me know in the comments below.